Hey, welcome back to Delectable You Recipes for Life. Today we are making a beetroot sunflower seed pesto. Yes, I love pesto, and soon you will see why you're going to love this one. And even if you're like, ew, beets, I hate beets, they're so gross, it tastes like dirt. I agree with you for the most part, okay? But this pesto is so delicious that you're not even gonna believe that it's made with beets. And it's so pretty and so beautiful, and it's going to take all of your dishes and just make them even more beautiful because of the color and the flavor. So just trust me, grab your food processors, and let's make some beet sunflower seed pesto. So let's get our 10 cloves of garlic. Yes, 10 cloves of garlic. I've just roughly chopped them. We're gonna put those in there. Oh my God, they smell so good. And then 4 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. These lemons are from my friend's tree. They're delicious. And because it's pesto, we're gonna use basil. So let's grab ourselves a handful of basil. You can use the stems and all if you want. Some of these look a little yucky, so I'm just gonna take them off, but they're biting me. There we go. But otherwise, don't discriminate against the stems. They're good for you too. Okay, so we got our basil. Now, normally I put a handful of cilantro, but I didn't have any cilantro on hand and I just did not feel like going out to the store. So if that happens to you, just use parsley. It's no big deal. It's still going to taste really good. The cilantro is going to give it a more interesting flavor, but parsley will just have to do for now. Okay. Now I've got a 1/4 cup of roasted pine nuts and sunflower seeds that I'm going to put in here. And I roasted them because they taste so much better when they're roasted. Like so much better. It just brings out the flavor. So do yourself a favor and don't skip that step. It'll take you like maybe 2 minutes at the most. Okay. Now we've got our beets. So 3 medium-sized beets will do. Why don't we cut these a little actually? I've got 4, but that's just because that's how many I made. And so I'm just going to use all 4. Why not? But I suggest you use 3. And these are cooked, by the way. You can cook these yourself, or you can buy them pre-packaged and pre-cooked like I did. I cheated today. It's okay. Sometimes cheating is okay. Okay, so we just have a few more ingredients. We need some salt. We need a teaspoon of sea salt. And we need some pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Yum. All right, so our final ingredient is extra virgin olive oil, but we are going to only put that in once this is running. So let's turn this on and we'll pour in about 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil as this is running. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it because I see some lone wolves that need to get incorporated into this pesto. And at this point, check the consistency. If it's super thick and you wanna add more olive oil or lemon juice, go for it. Taste it, see if you want it to be oil or lemon juice, and then add a little bit at a time as it's running. Back. All right. Oh, that looks very good. I'm just going to stick my pinky in here. And taste it. It's so good. You would never even know that there were beets in there. I swear to God. It's like, what's that red stuff? It's beets. And it just doesn't seem like it. So these flavors are awesome right now. I don't need to add anything else. But if you tasted it, you're like, this is a little bland. What would you do? you would add a little pinch of salt at a time until all the flavors started to come together, because salt is your friend in that way. It will help to bring out the dominant flavor and bring everything together. Just don't dump a cup of it in there, okay? Just a pinch at a time. So that is it. That's how you make beet pesto. And just like the other pestos I've shown you how to make in the past, there are a few ways to store this. First of all, you can store it in the fridge, but only if you're going to have it in the next 1 or 2 days, because pesto doesn't stay very well very long. When you store it, you're going to put it in an airtight container. But before you put the lid on top, you're going to take a piece of plastic wrap and you're going to put the plastic directly touching the top of the pesto, and then you're going to put the top on. Why? Because that will create a barrier between the air that will oxidize it and make it brown and yucky and the pesto itself. Now, some people don't do that. Some people will actually pour some olive oil on top, and that will serve as the barrier as well. But I prefer to do the plastic wrap because it's just a little superior. So if you don't want to use it in the next few days, or you just want a bit, take a bit out and put the rest in the freezer, store it the same way, and leave it in there for up to 3 months. You could even probably do 6 if you wrapped it properly and it doesn't get frostbitten. And that's it. That's how you make beetroot sunflower seed pesto. It's going to make all your dishes so pretty, and you're not going to believe the flavor. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You, and I will see you again next time.